दिल्ली पुलिस द्वारा सालाना पत्रकार वार्ता का आयोजन नई दिल्ली के एनडीएमसी कन्वेंशन सेंटर में किया गया, जिसमें पुलिस आयुक्त अमूल्य पटनायक ने प्रेस के सामने अपने विभाग का एक साल का ब्यौरा प्रस्तुत किया।
सबसे पहले I would like to welcome you all to this annual press meet. We will have a small presentation which I am going to start, and it will be followed by a presentation by Special City Crime and Special City Traffic. Then towards the end, again I will get a chance to round it up. So if the presentation can be started now, we can. During the year 2017, we made a very sustained endeavor on many things. This was one of the main priority areas. That is, we should have more visibility of the police officers in the field, and the presence of the policemen also should be of a professional kind, so that it inspires confidence in the minds of the people. We also focused on making the service delivery at the police stations more service oriented, and the approach to any complainant who comes to the police station also should be more of an empathetic kind. They should try to understand the problems and then facilitate their grievances. We focused on training and also on induction of technology, so that we could have a trained and techno-savvy orientation as far as the Delhi police officers and personnel are concerned. And this is what I would like to highlight, that is, prevention was a critical focus area for us. We decided that crimes should be to the extent possible prevented, and obviously as and when they take place, we investigate and then try to detect. But as compared to the earlier times where policemen were mostly reacting to situations, we thought we could plan, we could anticipate and focus on prevention, so that the policing in Delhi becomes more of a preventive kind and not of a reactive kind. So we had some critical focus areas during the year. You could see them. Street crime, of course, was a concern, so we focused on tackling it. Safety of women and vulnerable groups. People-friendly and responsive policing, as I have highlighted already. Better facilitation at the first point of contact at police stations, for which we started the scheme of public facilitation officers. As far as corruption and other forms of aberration by our own staff are concerned, we followed a policy of zero tolerance. As and when anything came to notice, we came down quite heavy on the concerned staff. Anti-terror measures were again an area of focus, because, as you would know, across the globe we had incidents in other countries which made us think and plan appropriately, so that we can create the necessary atmosphere of prevention and deterrence. Traffic, as you know, has all along been a problem in Delhi on account of the number of vehicles which are there on the road and the lack of timely expansion of the road network. So that has created a situation where the traffic police most of the time comes under a great amount of pressure. But I take pride in making an announcement that during the year, as and when challenges came, the traffic police stood to be efficient and deliver. Staff motivation and morale, related to which is the matter of welfare, that also was an area of focus. We were conscious of the fact that if we want the policemen to work extra, which they in any case have to in a city like Delhi, then obviously their morale has to be kept high. Necessary welfare measures also will have to be initiated so that the police personnel of the lower ranks, they have a feeling that they are being well taken care of by the supervisory formations. This year, that is the year 2017, last year, we took some special initiatives which you can see. These were very carefully thought about innovations, I would say. For instance, in vulnerable areas, we inducted women beat officers, particularly in areas like universities, schools, colleges. Then we took this self-defense training to a newer height by bringing it under the banner of Shakti. This public facilitation officer scheme, as I said, was introduced in most police stations. Parakram, this anti-terror van, was another innovative initiative just to have well-trained armed police officers at important intersections of high footfall, so that they provided a kind of image of deterrence visibility. Cycle patrols were introduced, particularly to cover parks, schools, colleges, university areas, narrow lanes and by-lanes where normally the patrol cars find it difficult to go. So they also were quite helpful during the year. Yuga was an extremely, I would say, innovative initiative, where we thought that since majority of those found involved in street crime are youngsters, 95% almost are first timers, then we thought that beyond the normal policing and bringing them under the ambit of the criminal justice system, there has to be some innovative thinking to plan it on a long-term basis, so that those who are on the verge of thinking to get into the world of delinquency, they could be identified in time and brought under the scheme of skill development, so that they are mainstreamed in the society, and to that extent they are weaned away from the world of delinquency. Child-friendly rooms were introduced in selected police stations, and we propose to take it forward by starting in more police stations. Then the last you see on the screen was a very unique thing which was started called Prahari. We realized that the security guards, the private security personnel, chowkidars who are employed in various areas of Delhi, they were not well organized, they were not properly trained, they were not briefed and sensitized about what kind of duties are expected of them, and sometimes we found them also not properly equipped with the kind of things they should carry to perform their patrolling and watch and ward duties professionally. So we started this scheme. Our officers interacted with them, particularly the beat officers interacted with them and sensitized them. SHOs called them for meetings and sensitized them. So this helped in raising the level of performance, and they can now be considered a kind of force multiplier as far as the Delhi police is concerned, and we hope to take it further forward in times to come. And as I mentioned in the beginning of my narration, prevention was our prime focus throughout the year. We identified crime hotspots, we had a crackdown on criminals, and the third thing I would say is one of the very key areas of our focused intervention during the year. We wanted the beat officers to be sort of the backbone of policing. They are the backbone of policing, but it had to be sort of conveyed to them in certain measure that yes, you are the ones who are at the cutting edge level, you have to perform better. Keeping this in mind, I made it a point to go and have a personal interaction with beat officers in all the districts during the year. And we told them, yes, this is what is expected of you, and this is how you should perform in times to come. High visibility and professionalism, this again was a key area during 2017. And the last thing also, as I mentioned earlier, through schemes like Neighborhood Watch Scheme, Prahari, Eyes and Ears Scheme, we wanted the community to participate in our policing efforts in a bigger way. And we have achieved to a large extent success in this. We may think of even carrying it forward in the year 2018.